Well, we got another fun project. I bought a couple of cabinets to go over top of our washer and dryer. And they come unassembled. I have to read the instruction manual to see how to put them together. That's one of them right over there. I've got one on the floor over here that I've opened up. They weigh 91 pounds apiece. Well, that's amazing what you can do when you just walk things around and take your time. Work smarter, not harder. These are a 3-door cabinet designed specifically to go over top of the washer and dryer. And since we have so much space above our washer and dryer, we figured we'd get 2 and stack them up. So I'm going to delve into this instruction manual and see how it goes together. Got to do an inventory first. Make sure I got all my pieces parts. And we'll see what comes of that. Before I had a chance to get the hardware on the doors of the first cabinet, battery on the camera went south, so I had to charge it back up. So while the camera was charging, went ahead and put the second cabinet together and the hardware on the first cabinet's doors. So since you didn't get to see that, I saved putting the hardware on the second cabinet's doors so that at least we can see how that's done. And one of the things that I've run into on both of these cabinets is, it's all milled probably by a CNC in China. But I have to say, tolerances and stuff are not too shabby. They've gone together pretty good. Somewhere in these instructions, when you get down in here, there's a little back that goes on the back of the cabinet, and it slides into a groove on the two end pieces. Where these grooves are in these end pieces, and this back slides up in there, when you do the inventory of your piece count, we'll make sure those grooves are cleaned out. On the first cabinet I was putting together, I was trying to slide it in there, and I got about halfway in there, and it just stopped for some reason. I pulled it out, and there was a big goober in the little track there. So when I did the second cabinet, I inspected all my pieces, cleaned out the tracks, cleaned out any holes where a screw needs to go through. Like on these doors, where the screws go in for the handles, the coating is covering up those holes, so I had to punch through with a small punch just to make sure that I didn't tear something up. Those are the kind of things you run into when you're doing these kinds of things. You get what you pay for. The cabinet itself is $115, and that includes pretty much everything. It even includes a French cleat mounting system to at least get the cabinet up on the wall. You have to provide your own screws to affix it to the studs, but other than that, all the hardware, the handles, the hinges, all that stuff come with it. And it's pre-finished and ready to go, both inside and out. And like I said, they're designed specifically to go over top of a washer and dryer set. We have so much height, they're only 20 inches tall when they're on the wall. And we've got about 44 inches really between the top of the washer dryer and the ceiling. And so that's going to allow us to put two cabinets up there and provide us with a lot of extra storage in an area that's basically wasted space. We do have a shelf above there, but it's just a catch-all for stuff, and then it's an eyesore when people come in through the back door. We'll at least get these put together, so put the hardware on the doors next. And with that, we're done. If you like this cabinet assembly video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this cabinet assembly video, give it a thumbs up. We thank you for watching, and please, tune in again. Off.